What are some of your best memories of working there? When you think of your time there, what comes to mind?
VOX was an interesting combination of extreme enthusiasm and a lack of professional competence. There was a lot of people there who really wanted to produce better TV, but who ignored the basic rules of how to produce TV at all. So it was a lot of fun. I learned a lot because you learn from your mistakes, obviously. And it was a very enthusiastic crew we were. It was not very successful, to be quite honest.
Oh, I have some very deep personal experiences, and as you can see, the contact to people you haven't seen 13 years long.
Yeah.
It's a very, very interesting impression that you can talk with them like you have seen them just 14 days ago.
Yeah, that's
and
nice.
that's a very fine and very nice experience.
Oh, that was a great time. It was. I worked there for 1 year, a little bit more than for 1 year, but I learned a lot. I've seen a lot, and it was a great opportunity to do that kind of work. Afterwards, I had to leave because all the journalists had to leave VOX because the concept was changing. I missed that time because it gave me so many opportunities, which is difficult to get it now. I think VOX had a lot of money, and we gave us journalists the chance to spend this money and to do very good stories.
Yeah.
And nowadays it's much more difficult to realize these things.
Oh, it was a very nice time because we started working all the same day. There were no chiefs, there were no friendships, and there were no furniture, there were no chairs, and we started from the beginning, and I think that's a very special time. Then I remember that we could spend a lot of money, and there were no controllers, and we could do what we like to do. And at the same time it was a lot of work, but we had fun as well.
It was a quite funny time. It was an exciting time, and it was a little bit too short.
It was very efficient. We had a staff of about 350 people making a 24-hour program, and well, it was just in the beginning, and we weren't that professional as we are now probably, but it was a lot of fun to work there because we had lots of liberties, and we were able to produce under high pressure, but with the great liberties to set our stories and to make TV, and it was fun then.
Okay, when VOX turned up, it had a high claim of being a new kind of television, and it was very, what is the English word for that? Can't find the English word for that, but it had a high claim of programs, or wanted to do really good programs and new programs, new approaches, but didn't have the money for that, But so it came that they started with about 27 new programs, and didn't have the people, didn't have the money for that, but they started off like that and failed, in the end, because the whole management wasn't in the position, hadn't the capabilities of really handling that new TV station.
Nice people. I have very nice colleagues. When I started at VOX, I came from a newspaper from Berlin, which is called the Tagesspiegel. And I had no idea about television when I arrived at VOX. And this was my school for television. VOX was my school for television. And after, I was quite good in television, so I changed to a public station, and now I'm a reporter there, and that's pretty nice.